Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Malin Havefjell, and in this little mini series we are talking about this brochure that you can get for free from the tax agency. Either you go there to their website or you go to like Statens Service Center and there you can fetch it. If you want to search for it online, you search for SKV282. And in this brochure you will find examples of how you do the bookkeeping, and it's if you are a sole trader. If you are running a limited company, you can still use this one just to see how bookkeeping is handled. It's not that much difference. The big difference between sole trader and a limited company is when you start doing the annual report and the income tax return. There are also some differences between the deductible costs in this type of company form. But how you actually do the bookkeeping, how you perform it, it's the same, and the VAT rules are also the same regardless the company form. So now we have come to step B in this brochure. The brochure is in Swedish, I should say as well, but I will try to explain what you can see here, and if you know a little Swedish, you can follow along and you can see the different examples there as well. So I'm on page 11 now. So now it's time to create the voucher, and the voucher or verification needs to contain certain things to be a valid voucher. You need to know which date this transaction took place, and you also need to know what's been purchased or sold and the reason for this transaction, and we want to know the amount that has been transferred. And also who the other part was, and if there's something else that's needed to know regarding this, then you need to have that as well. That's what the Bookkeeping Act says that we need to have. If you want to know if you can also get the VAT back, I'm sorry, my dogs are playing behind the camera right now if you hear them, then it is more things that needs to be in the voucher to be able to receive the VAT back as well. So also check that. For example, you need to have the amount that we calculate the VAT on and the VAT rate, for example. So what we do in this with this voucher and in the bookkeeping is that we are creating this journal, this diary, explaining how different transaction has moved in our company or moved away from our company. We want to have it like a double bookkeeping, that's what we call it. So we have an explanation. Let's say we have purchased something, we have taken money from our bank account, so then we see that, okay, I withdraw money from my bank account, and then we want to explain the reason for that withdrawal. And the reason for that withdrawal in this case might have been that we have bought some office supplies. So on the other side, if we're talking a double, so we have on one side that we withdraw money from our bank account, and on the other side we will explain the reason for this withdrawal. We purchased office supplies, and in this case we also paid for some VAT that we later on will get back from tax agency if we are a VAT liable company. So if you check your bookkeeping, you will see that it's called the debit and credit, and I suggest that you don't try to learn when it's a plus and when it's a minus. Instead, just learn one thing. If it's an asset, if we're talking about an asset, then it's always minus on the credit side and plus on the debit side. So for example, if you always start by recording, okay, I have taken money from my bank account, then you credit that amount in the bookkeeping, and the explanation, reason for me to withdraw that money was because I purchased this office supplies, so that will be on the other side, on the debit side. I hope this made it a little bit clearer. You have some examples in this brochure that you can check out and see how they have done things. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye!